YouTubers, Pastor Bob. Hey, it's Wednesday and I just wanted to do a quick video, tell you guys hello, hope you all are having a blessed week. And you know what's something I noticed that I wanted to talk about? It's really funny how now that this COVID thing has kind of ended for a little while, I mean we're coming into phase 2, but when COVID-1 ended, we started getting chemtrailed like there's no tomorrow. They're spraying us literally about every other day. And you know something I've noticed? I'll sit there and watch television for a minute, and in movies now, all the movies that are filmed, and especially commercials, you look in the background behind the people and it's nothing but chemtrails. It's like Hollywood can't find any place to film that they're not filming chemtrails. Well listen, I want to talk to you for just a minute about news overload. And I know, myself included, and a lot of people I talk to, everybody is suffering from news overload. I mean, my wife will be in there, and especially my sister-in-law comes over, and they'll sit there and be screaming at the TV. I'll say, look, turn that off. You know what, we're not going to watch it. Forget it. But news overload. And do you know that our news is absolutely tailored to make you feel anger and hate? It's tailored to make you feel anger and hate. That's how they edit it. The plan of the Illuminati, with all this stuff that's going on, is divide and conquer. That's how they're going to do it. Divide and conquer. They want civil unrest, and in the end, they want civil war. And people, if things don't change, civil war is coming to America. So listen, they edit the news footage to enrage you. And this is what I'm talking about. They have one clip where they'll show all these people running out of Target with a TV in their hand, right? They only show the black people running out. You look at that news clip and you'll see like 15 black people running out of Target with their hands full of stuff they just looted. But they don't show you the 15 white people that ran out with stuff in their hands. All they show you is the black people to try to enrage you, to try to instill hate within you. The news is edited to insert hate into you. So listen, this entire news overload, Satan is inserting hate through your portals. You're watching it on TV. It's coming right in through your eyes. This is what Peter tells us in 1 Peter 1, 21 to 22. He says, seeing that you have purified your souls in obeying the truth through the Spirit unto unfeigned love of the brethren, see that you love one another with a pure heart fervently. That's what the news is about. Satan trying to destroy the love we have one for another. Not only people you know, but people you don't know. Remember, Jesus told us, love your enemy. People, listen, you need to limit your news intake. And don't watch any of these channels that are nothing but fake news. Like CBS, ABC, NBC, MSNBC, and CNN. These are all fake news outlets, and they're nothing but a mouthpiece for the Illuminati. That's all they are. Have you ever seen one of those clips that someone puts together? And they'll put together a clip, and it'll be the evening news, like the 6 o'clock news on both ABC, CBS, and NBC, and they'll show an anchor from every city all the way across America, and they'll put like 10 of them together, and every news anchor in every single city says the exact same thing. You can tell they're reading right off a script. These people are not reporters. They don't go out and gather the facts and give you the news. They're sitting there reading off a script exactly what they're being told to tell you. Then that shows you that they're nothing but a mouthpiece for the Illuminati when they all say the exact same thing, word for word. So I don't know if you guys remember. I remember back a long time ago, maybe 20 years ago, a little longer. You guys remember 60 Minutes? Boy, when somebody like Morley Schaefer showed up to interview you, you knew you were in trouble. Or 2020, when 2020 walked into your office, you knew, boy, you did something wrong and they're about to find out what it was. Or guys like Geraldo Rivera, These people were reporters. They would go out, they would interview everybody, ask the questions, and I mean, if you were guilty of anything, they would slap it right on the news. That's what a reporter does. A reporter goes out and gathers all the facts, nothing but the facts, doesn't put any of their own political bias in there, and they give you the facts and let you make up your own mind. That kind of reporting, and what used to be called investigative reporting, that is long gone. Long gone. There's no such thing as real news anymore. But listen, these are the news channels that I watch and that I think pretty much give you the straight facts. And the first one, of course, that everybody has is Fox News. Now, I know that Fox News was recently bought by another company that leans a little bit left, but they're still pretty good. You know, Sean Hannity, they do pretty good at giving you the straight scoop. And another one is RT News. RT News is not out of America, so you don't get the American bias. Next one, of course, is L.A. Marzulli on YouTube. L.A. Marzulli will give you the facts about prophecy and the headlines that are going on today, and he doesn't put any kind of a spin on it. And the next one is Israeli News Live with Stephen Banoun. There are plenty of news outlets out there that give you the correct news. But don't get overloaded on it. Don't watch it every day, every 5 minutes, because all it does is shake you up. Maybe once a week just to see what's going on. That's it. That's about all I do anymore. I've curbed my news intake. So listen, don't let the news upset you. Limit your intake and don't watch the fake news. Because like I said, they're the weapons of choice for demons. The news, especially fake news, is the weapon of choice for demons coming in through our eyeball portals and affecting your psyche, so we hate one another. Don't do that. Don't let them rob you. Don't let the fake news rob you of your love, joy, and peace. People, listen. Now I want you to get this. The world is not falling apart. The world is not falling apart. What the world is doing is all this prophecy is coming together. The end times, the book of Revelation, Daniel, Isaiah, it's all coming together. It's not falling apart. It's all coming together. People, time is, listen, if I could hold up a clock and a calendar right now, if I could hold up a calendar and I could say, look, the Lord's return is right here. If you could see that calendar, you wouldn't believe it. You'd probably get scared. I'm serious. Time is short. A couple of things I'm looking for. I am looking for full UFO disclosure anytime now. Anytime. Because when those puppies show up, I got a feeling we're out of here. It's like what L.A. Marzulli says. When they show up, we go up. Because there's no way that we can be here at the same time as things. We'll be right there to expose them. And they're not going to allow that. So people, listen. Limit your intake of news and don't watch fake news. Just sit back in your chair and just watch it all unfold. And don't let anyone rob you of your love, your joy, and your peace. Anyway, I just want to give you something to think about. Heaven or hell, you choose. Just remember, once you take your last breath, it's a done deal. These are tomato plants right here. My wife took an heirloom tomato from Trader Joe's, and when she cut it up, she took the seeds out, dried them in the window, and then put them in an egg crate, one in each spot, and germinated them in an egg crate, and then planted them. And right now, these plants are like 6 feet tall, and each one of them must have at least 50 tomatoes on them. We are going to have more tomatoes than we possibly know what to do with.